Hello, and welcome to the third episode of Age of Talmeria. My name is Josh, and I will be your game master. And with me, I'm joined by four great friends. Say hi, friends.
Hello.
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 Amazing. Before we begin, it has been quite some time for us here in the real world, so we might be a tiny bit rusty. Yeah. But announcements. Will.
Yes, sir. It is in fact true that we have this amazing Discord. Um, you can check out this QR code. That's like actually right next to me. Hey yo, that's like so cool. So check that or check the description down below. You can find us there. And be a part of this wholesome family that's like growing and all that stuff. Like yeah, man, Discord works. So do I.
Now, before we begin, we do have a recap of what happened in episode 2. Daniel, take it away.
Yeah, so last session we went to this lighthouse and we found some interesting stuff in there. We got a little pinprick, or some more than others. But we found some stuff down there, and before we know it, one of us has a sudden urge to run out and gets immediately ambushed, and then the rest of us have to try and help him. Sadly, he lives, and we kill all the attackers. And yeah, they were very stubborn about getting to him. They didn't care all that much about us. So that's pretty interesting. He's got some sketchiness around him. But with that new knowledge, we decide to go to the rat's place. And I, Koruk, owe him 10 gold because he convinced Rue to go into the sewers, much to my delight. Don't worry, I'm good for it. And yeah, we saw the rat crib. It was really good. It was really nice. A little bit slimy here and there, but you know, it is a sewer, so what can you do? It adds to the aesthetic. And yeah, that is where we left it.
Amazing. Thank you for that. Great. Let's begin.
Yeah.
We find ourselves in Scratch's home. The correct date is the 50th of the 7th month in the year 629. It is the fifth storm shard day of High Sun, and it's the last day of the month. The time is 1745. Now, as we ended the last episode, there was some talk of spending a long rest down here for the regular individuals of the group. That would be a terrible idea, as there could potentially be some unwanted side effects of spending a night in a sewer. So yeah, now you know. Yeah, the day is yours.
I've slept down here before. I am not sleeping down here again.
Yeah, I want to get up as quick as we can.
Good call.
You guys are leaving already? Like, you only just came. I have bedding and everything.
It smells.
I can clean it in the water outside if you want to.
No, that's even worse.
Sewage water.
I agree to getting quickly out of here. We'll get you tomorrow, of course. Of course, we do have to get through all this, even though some of you are, well, not on best terms, but we'll work it out, right? We'll work it out. But about getting quick up and done and out of here, can we please take it just actually a bit slower this time? I still can't see, so please.
Oh, you'll find your way.
I can't
Don't
wait.
worry, guy. I'll get you back. Where do you have a room again?
I have a room in the blooded
No, no,
fist.
no, no. Let
Oh,
let
yeah.
me get him back. I'll do it.
Actually, don't know what I want more. Well,
Your call, buddy. Yo, Scratch.
Yes.
Here's 10 gold.
Boy.
I can't believe you got her down here. It was amazing to watch.
Thank you so much. I think that.
I'm never going down here again.
Oh, you're a loss.
You sure? I mean,
Nah, she just doesn't
the
know
more
you know
get
what's
used
good for
to
her.
it, the
So,
less it smells.
there's
Like-
books.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
boring books. I looked through that.
Look how negative she is. I mean, I think at this point, you shouldn't invite her back. But, you know, teach their own. I guess.
I've just been in better libraries than this.
But this isn't the library. The library you have to return stuff. Here, you can just take
I can take.
the books
Okay.
if I don't want it
But
anymore.
you're blind right now, bro.
It's true.
but the fighty thingy thing, you can take that. Where you punched.
Well, it's
Don't worry.
On the
I'll
wall.
definitely swing around. Only my nose hurts down there. The spell is so intense.
Fair enough. Well, okay, I would like to stay down here. I would rather not want to go up more than I need to. But why do we guys meet again? If we were to meet after you guys left up there, where would we meet?
Well, we do have that door thingy
Yeah,
with
exactly.
like numbers on them.
I've seen some of them.
Yeah.
Which number was it we wanted to check out? I don't
first.
remember.
The first door. I've seen,
Okay.
I know where it is. Don't worry. I got that
Okay.
part done.
Yes.
So hopefully you have eyes tomorrow?
I can describe
I mean-
pretty well.
I mean, I remember where it is too. So, like, I can see it before me.
Did we
Like,
all meet in the
but-
all the little
tavern then?
details.
Yeah, then we need to meet in tavern if we're relying on your eyesight.
Yes, we can do that. That's fine. I have a quick way there.
If that fixes the problem, then that's how we'll do it. Either way gets us to the door.
Great.
Oh, no.
Well, go on then. I need space for myself then if you don't want to be here.
All right. If that's what you want, I'll leave you.
It's what you want.
Actually, someone grab my hand.
Rue will then speak some words and a hand comes to take you. But definitely not human.
This is cold.
Mage hand.
Okay. I don't know. Who is this?
Good
I'll
question.
put my hands on his shoulders and start gently pushing him in the direction we need to go. Alright, towards the ladder.
I'm terrified.
Rue will order the hand to like just keep leading him forward.
Right. I'll just follow along, I guess. Can't see shit.
I wasn't gonna
Thankfully.
touch you, so what did you expect?
I don't know. A fast way home?
Amazing. The rest of the party, without trouble, manages to locate the ladder out from the sewer and make their way towards the Blooded Fist Inn. Not more than 5 minutes No. Be 12-15 minutes before you reach Bloody Fist. Let me change the music.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Well, it works.
I'm not opposed to magic, but this is weird. That's... I don't know. I don't know magic. It's just... Man, I would rather be up in his arms. His arms.
I'm sure you would.
Amazing. You enter the inn, and you see there's a good amount of people. You see some familiar faces. Some turn to wave at you. Some greetings towards Koruk and Dangur, though Dangur does not respond. But nothing out of the ordinary. What do you do?
Get me to the barkeep, please.
No worries.
It's like as I like feel my way, feel like the table at the barkeep, and like I go, I smash the table, and I just go, Aiden, I need the room, please. I'm in need of the room. I can't see shit, man.
The two others see that behind the counter is Patrick, the scrawny, red-haired, freckled young human. Stands and is a bit skittish. It's me, Dangur. Aiden is not here right now. I haven't seen him for the last hour. He might be at his office. You know where it is?
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I get it.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes. I need to get my key to the room.
Okay. Wait a minute. And you see him turn around and kind of trace the shelves as he pulls out the last one and picks out a thin silver key, and he slides it over to you. There's no marking on it.
I try to feel like there.
He taps it just for you, so you'll find it.
I can make it from here. I remember the place. You don't have to guide me. It's okay.
The rest of you see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guide you.
The rest of you see Patrick looking all like up and down on Dangur, very confused on the situation, but too afraid to ask further. Good. Is there anything I can help you two with?
Yes. I need some way to shower.
Right. Okay, well, there's the bath. If
Anything hot, anything nice. I take it.
Okay.
I will pay.
Okay. As your friend of Dangur, who's a friend of Aiden, I can give you a discount on the Firestone. If you
Yes.
would. Okay,
Oh,
good.
Firestone? You have Firestones.
It's something that Aiden has. Only friends are allowed to borrow or
Oh,
rent.
please.
Okay.
That would be perfect.
Great. Okay, let me find it. And he goes out behind the bar area, entering the kitchen area, and no more than a minute goes by, and he comes back with a little box. And he opens it up, and let me actually find this description of it here. Opens the box, and inside you see a very smooth, polished piece of obsidian that has a very faint orange glow from small pulsating lines etched into the obsidian. Definitely not natural. And it radiates a form of warmth to it. And you see that he's a bit afraid to touch it, but he turns it around and hands it, pushes the box towards you.
I take it as if it was any normal thing.
Yeah, it's cool to the touch, comfortable. You feel your clothing around you start to warm up to a comfortable warmth. Amazing. And Patrick will... 2 gold is what I need for that.
2 gold? Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Worth it.
As long as we can get it back in the morning, that would be good.
Yes, of course.
Great,
Which way do I go?
Oh, up, past your room, and then at the large back... oh wait, you need the key. Where's the key? Here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will be on my way. Thank you. She's gone very quickly.
Amazing.
For me, quite simple. Room and 2 ales.
Okay. A room, 2 silver, and 2
There you
ale.
go.
That would then be 8 copper, please.
Yeah, I got the change here.
As you see him start to pour up 2 mugs of Brawler's Ale. And thank you. And
Nice.
here's the key. Just up the second on the second floor. There should be... What's that? Number 22.
All right.
Amazing.
Dangur, need any help getting up?
Nah, you hear like kitchen pots and all that. It starts to like, dun, dun, dun. I'm good. I'll find my way. Don't worry.
You've seen Dangur creep around the bar area and into the kitchen area.
It's not that way. You need to go behind you and up the stairs.
Nah, it's okay. I'll remember this place. I'll just grab a snack and I'll be right back. I know the owner.
All right, I will drink my ales and people watch while drinking them, and then head to my room to sleep. Hibernate like a bear.
Great. Throughout the night, give me a perception check just to see if you notice anything while you're down here. And this is a roll just for like the next couple of like half an hour maybe.
Yeah. +5. Okay, 18.
18. Throughout the whole night, you do not see Toldek. Normally, he would be here celebrating, drinking among you and other of the talented fighters. He's not here. You've not seen him for a while, actually since your last fought. He's not been here. No. Dangur. You're in the kitchen?
Yeah. I go kind of like past the kitchen, and then there's like a movable like kind of like shelf wall and stuff like that. So I just like feel my way, and my fingers like slide across like shelf, and I slide it. And then I try to like find the keyhole and find it and open it up and go into this room.
Mm. Yeah. You don't see all this, but you've been here before.
Yeah.
And essentially you move behind, into the kitchen area, and you move past it where there is a shelf of ingredients, where you push it on one of the sides, and it reveals a very small crawl space. Well, big enough where someone like Aiden would be able to pass through, but uncomfortable. You make it through easily, and it opens up into this hallway, where you would see doors on them, not marked. You do know that you normally get number 3, but you have to feel your way there. You also know that at the end of this corridor is where Aiden normally has his office.
I try to like feel my way down the side and just all the way to the end and actually try and go into Aiden's office.
You make your way to the back end and you knock on it, and you.
Figured.
What?
Aiden, it's me. I'm in need of help.
Coming. Get in.
All right.
What's happening? What's happening to you?
I'm blind right now.
Yeah, you look weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you help me in any matter with this, please?
What? How did this happen?
I got shot with some poison thing and it made my eyes go blind. It was the dark.
Okay. You're poisoned, you say?
Yeah,
Wait a second.
maybe.
You hear him open a couple of cupboards and close them again. And after 30 seconds or so, he finds the correct one and keeps it open as he takes out an object. Now, Dangur, this is a leaf. A dried leaf of a plant that I have difficult pronouncing, so I'm not even gonna pronounce it.
Okay.
Cladrastis kelrul, yeah. I think that was the right way of saying it. If you dry this, which I have, you can feel it here. Yeah. Don't just. Okay. If dried and put on your tongue, on your tongue, while you sleep, it will help ease the poison.
That's awesome.
Quite as fast, like double the normal time they would take to get rid of it. Don't swallow it though. That would not be helpful.
I won't. I'm trained. I
Okay.
can do it. I can manage.
Okay. Well, here.
Thank you.
He grabs your hand so you hold it correctly. Can you find your way to your room?
Definitely. I know it inside out. Like,
Good. Was it fun today?
weird mix of a bunch.
That was a stupid question. Sorry, you got poisoned. Of course it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Walk over and find my door. Like, go in.
Amazing. You open the door, and you find yourself again. You're not able to see, but you've been in this comfortable room before. It's enclosed in all areas, and it's warm. It has a neat little bed with some storage space. Yeah. Not a room where you're meant to stay, but you can definitely sleep here. Good. You also do realize, well, you do know that the door to this room has an extra set of locks on the inside, where normally it's just one key to open it. But if you're inside, you can lock it with other locks so that no one can open this if someone is inside. There's a little plank you can put over it to really seal it in. Amazing. Well, is there anything you guys are doing while in your rooms?
Yeah.
That's one way to say it.
On the tongue. Perfect.
Rue would go to after the long shower. Very long shower. She would return to the room and take up a book from her backpack and fiddle with a specific paper note thing that is put inside this book as she drifts away into sleep.
Amazing.
Will pick up my dice.
Oh.
But,
Typical Monsieur.
yeah.
I got mine here.
Well, as Scratch is sitting in his home, pondering and starting to eventually get bored, he will take out the book he found, the book called Evermore's Guide to Magic. And he will start just looking at the page where what he assumes is some kind of challenge is described to him needing to specifically summon an arcane thread and manipulate it and show it versatility. He will just start pondering about it and just playing around. First of all, he will start ritual casting Detect Magic, and then he will start using just creating different effects, all kind of like sparks, anything, odors, light, warmth, using prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Something like that.
And as
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation, and as the different effects appears and leaves, you will see if you can detect any. You will try and use Detect Magic to sense the magic in the air surrounding the object. You will try to see if you somewhat can manipulate it and try to weave it into this, what you take very literally, a thread, and try to see if you can use the traces of magic to weave it into some kind of more physical thread.
No. Yeah. I love that description. Please give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Come on, man.
That better have a good roll. That was such a good description.
Yeah, it was.
Rolls 2.
Shit. I mean, it is just on the average, but it is 15.
Oh, wow, okay.
Level 115. Level 115.
Scratch, as you're making all these different effects, through your Detect Magic, the leftovers of these effects when they disappear feels almost like mist hanging in the air, swirling slowly. And as you concentrate, you manage to condense and pull together the mist and form a very thin line that flows. You have summoned an arcane thread and have accomplished the first phase of the first challenge. Amazing. Though you do spend the most of your time on forming the thread before it is time for you to go to bed.
So
sadly, you did not roll high enough to continue the phases tonight. So essentially, you meaning that you spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, I will take my thread and I will put it in a glass jar, locking it in, and then I will put it at the side of my bed and just look at it like it was some kind of video and like just fall asleep in its presence. And
Amazing.
yeah.
After an hour, it does dissipate,
Fair enough.
but it does remain there until you wake up. Until you fall asleep, but it is gone until you wake. When you wake up.
Fair.
Everyone, you get a long rest, and the feats that you've gotten from the mark of the kindled activate. You all have paid the feat, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I think we will pick up from here after the break. So I will see you all after.
Bro talking mad shit for someone who can't see a haymaker.
And welcome back. A new day falls upon us as we enter late summer, the 8th month. And the the 8th month of the year 629, the first sunfire day of late summer. The time right now is around, well, precisely 9:21. And we find party gathering at the Blooded Fist.
Am I still blind? Or
True. Dangur, throughout your rest, when you woke up, you realized that the leaf had dissolved throughout the night. And, you could see again as the leaf essentially made the time that you spent sleeping twice as effective for the poison. So normally you would have had 3 hours more of poison condition and blindness, but now no more. Though the wound on your hand still remains, and it is causing a bit of problem.
Yeah.
Though you're unsure, but it has stopped bleeding.
It's just the human nature. But in like prime peak human body, 18 years. Peak.
I
But
think you need the hand looked at.
maybe another time. But now I'll go out into the tavern area and get myself a me breakfast.
You get a thick stew. As you now realize that there's not really a difference between breakfast and lunch and dinner here. It's just all the same all the time. Yeah. It's meats and vegetables served with dark bread.
I'll take, man.
Amazing. I would say that Vru and Koruk come down, and then last is Scratch, because he's a little bit further away. You all
I
meet
think
up.
Rue would be like sleeping in, or however you could say it. And then of course she would go down and like hand in the stone and be like, "Thank you very much."
Thank you. I have not been able to sleep because I did not know where it was, but then I remember that you had it. This always is a bit too expensive for my taste, so thank you for the
It was
treatment.
great.
That's good. That's good.
And could I maybe get something to eat? Whatever you guys have. I know it's limited.
Yeah. As you know, our basement keeper, Bob's, is also making our food. So it's a stew of meat and vegetables. Don't think
Nice.
too hard about it. I try not to. Yeah.
It's good.
I
Much
believe you.
protein. Well,
You would nibble at it.
Yeah. It's decent at best.
depends on who's. I like it.
You're pouring a lot of salt in it.
Bro's about to get dehydrated. On the topic of dehydration, I don't get that. Cause I'm gonna order 2 more ales.
Amazing.
Liquid breakfast.
Yeah, of course. Just okay. Amazing. Here you go. Yeah. 2 broadless ales, 8 copper. Oh, and don't tell Aiden I forgot to charge you guys. But that's 3 copper for the food.
That's okay.
Thank you.
So where's our little rat friend?
Well, you should know that.
Well,
Like,
I normally he's like
it's your rat friend.
and
Well,
and what is it called? An enemy of an enemy is my. I don't remember how it goes. But we fought together in battle, or well, street fights. It was a little bit to that.
But you stole things together too.
Brothers in arms, in stealing and in great doings. Of course.
I think it's called Partners in Crime.
Partners in crime. That is the right one. You're damn, Koruk, you're actually smart.
My intelligence even surprises me at times. Big sip of beer.
And before you know it, Scratch enters the door.
yeah,
There's not a lot of people here.
he will slowly
A rat.
begin just trying to make any note of himself, as he will just quickly on tiptoe run along the wall and behind the discs. It's like, don't go into it, just take the long way around, hopefully not being noticed by too many people, and just quickly like slide out the stool, whatever it is, sit at the table and say, hello guys.
Do I see him? 19?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I see you.
Yes, you definitely do.
Oh, I can just imagine the rat going like,
Oh, something I forgot. Scratch, you would have had time to try and mess with the book again in the morning if you wanted to. There was time for that. Because you did sleep rather early.
Fair enough. I mean, for the sake of
Bro
it,
was-
it would feel weird. I'm just gonna wait. So
Amazing.
The rat was
Yeah.
magically doom scrolling right before bed. Oh, I don't know how much sleep he got. Opens up a thread of the arcane. Yes, doom scrolling on my orb.
Amazing. You all gather at the same table.
Great.
Well, we know the way to the first door. You don't.
Fantastic. Lead on.
Well, I'm not here just to leash any free work or freeloading here, so something for something. It's information.
Technically, we do know the way if it's the first one.
No, you don't.
Yes. We two were there. Before we met you, but we've been there.
Fuck, I thought we had leverage, man.
Not if it's door one. Wonder why I asked what number it was.
Well, what's the plan then? The first door and then
Well,
what?
do we know anything about the doors?
Oh,
Like, how are we gonna enter?
Like my idea is that this thing we have here is some sort of key. You know, kind of like the in the room. Like we were like gonna test with something, you know. Also, the door on the we got out of also opened for after we test the thing.
Your voice cutting out a little bit.
yeah.
Well, I was thinking, you know, the flame thing. It also opened up the way out again. So maybe it
That's
can open up the doors
true.
too. So I don't know. Walk into it. I don't know. We will see what happens when we get there. But I have a feeling something will happen.
We could definitely try that, but weren't there only 8 other flames back at...
Yeah. I mean, there could be other people taking the test or have been.
Or it just takes account of how many have said, sure, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Just feels like, why would doors only accept us?
Maybe some kind of test.
Yeah.
I mean, arrogant magicians love to test people. That's like a sorcerer's favorite thing to do. Make him feel smart.
Or it's like a rite of passage. Tried a few of those in my time.
Or just a training drill. I've done a couple of those before.
Yeah, exactly. Test if we are worthy of whatever is in there.
They're bogus,
not.
but yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Shall we get going?
I feel like that's
I'm
a great.
getting bored.
I would love it.
Door won't open
Yes.
itself.
Well, so we just head down the sewers, take the straight way, and then go up. again?
Yes. Down
No.
the sewers. Yes, Rue, we're going down the
No.
sewer. Why do you have to be such a killjoy?
I just got an amazing bath. I'm not
Yeah, you
gonna
can get another
waste it.
You haven't wasted it. You said you loved it. That can't be wasted. Feelings
See?
can be wasted.
Then you get dirty.
But I will need
and then you
another
go up
one.
and shower again.
Then you get two. You get two amazing baths.
I'm not going in the sewers again.
Right.
Okay, I will say you went down there yesterday, and I'm very grateful for that. So I am fine, but we don't take the main roads. Those are
That's fine.
the creeps.
We'll take the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. You exit the tavern after you've finished your meals, and you start walking towards the Dagger's Trail.
While we're traveling, I turn into a ferret and travel like that.
It's into a ferret.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little long thing.
Do you run along with your party members?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone else has to climb over fences. I just squeeze under them.
I will squeeze along with you.
I'm a ferret. I'm like this big.
Yeah, but I can
How big are
squeeze
you?
through tight spaces. I'm a rat too.
Give me a perception check.
Everyone.
Yeah. But Koruk has advantage.
Got the good sniffer.
19.
Okay.
As if.
So it's a bad
Oh.
roll. So it's a terrible roll. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
16.
16?
12.
21.
12 and 21. Okay. Wow. I would say only Koruk sees this.
I'm just getting my eyes back. I'm just getting used to it, you know?
As Koruk, at some point while you're traveling in your ferret form, there's this weird sensation that you're being watched. And at some point you look down an alleyway and you see this street cat with bright yellow eyes observing you. Then see another.
I turn into a black
Another.
cat, and all the hairs go up.
They're
Like
far away.
The cat.
They just observe you. Now there's around 10 of them.
Yeah.
One corridor. The other. Very far away. Just look. And at the same time, all of them run.
Do I get the sense that they're wildcats or people using magic?
Give me a nature check. I have an answer that you will get no matter what, but this is for the magic part of your question. 20.
Not 20.
Damn.
25.
Ooh.
My vibrant green matched their vibrant yellow.
With your 21 perception and your natural 20 nature check, these seem to be street cats, but their eyes hold an unnatural intelligence. They don't seem to be people like you. Now, some time goes by, and party makes the rest of their journey towards door number 1 on the Dagger's trail. You see it. It's about 30 seconds out of walking.
I'll also inform the party. I will turn into humanoid again. All the bones start stretching and it sounds really gruesome.
I'll never get used to it.
No, me
Like
neither.
a bony version of the Transformers. All the bones start snapping and start growing. It goes from tiny little cat of 1 foot, 2 foot to then 6 foot 4.
Wow.
Based. So actually 6'2", 2 inches less. Stretch up and all right. Cats in the alleyway, regular cats, but someone's using magic to spy on us through the cats. Be on your guard. Those weren't alley cats protecting their turf. Those were influenced cats.
Could you see that?
Well, I know a cat because I can also be one. But yeah, no, they weren't like me. Not shapeshifters,
No,
but
you're a human.
oh
You think they're spying on us?
yeah, someone's using the cats to spy on us. When I become a ferret and ran a little bit ahead, you probably saw when I turned into a cat and started hissing down an alleyway. That was because the other cats were watching us. And if they were normal cats, then they'd run to that. But these ones just stayed and stared at us, and I got the vibe. I know a little bit of magic, and someone's using the cats to spy on us.
I knew we should have taken the sewers.
Being
That's why you
watched.
never walk along in the city. You can't trust even a fucking cat.
As a cat person, the rat might be onto something.
And what are they gonna do about it?
Well, someone knows where we're
we
going.
would have to get up anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But alas,
find
we're
me
here
tomorrow.
now, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone right now, but I don't think we should stay here long.
Really?
Who goes first?
I'll go in between them, and I like to do an investigation on the door.
As you're now near the door, you all see etched into the wall side text written in Tide tone.
I know that. And it says, in the face of power, who do you protect? Because I've been there before. So who do you protect? I don't know if it's
You
riddle
could
or
read
anything.
that.
I'm a bit smart, yeah, but
I really want those crystals.
I'm gonna check this door out, see if there's anything non-magical to it that maybe can provoke, but let's see. If that's alright. Any objections? No?
Fine by me.
Fine,
16?
but I want some action.
You touch the door.
Yeah, like investigation, I'm like feeling door kind of thing.
The second your hand makes contact with the door, the flame on your wrist lights up. And you feel your fingers be able to pass through.
Woo! It's so cool.
I guess the rat was right.
I knew it. And I will just run along that, nearly pushing him into it, and just like
Whoa!
just running into the door.
The rat sees the door is somewhat can be gone through.
Like
Amazing.
a fox in snow.
You can't see through it. It still has the exterior of stone, but you can move your hand through it.
Yeah.
You don't feel anything in there. It's oddly warm. Not in the sense of like fire or anything, but just a more comfortable temperature
Am I
from
in
this part.
a bathhouse?
I mean,
No.
I will
Yo.
just go in, like.
I follow
Okay.
Scratch. If he pushes me in, I'm going with.
Scratch enters the door,
Commit.
disappears. Dangur enters the door, disappears.
Look at us.
I'm going.
Ladies first.
Look at us.
Enters.
I wouldn't have waited.
I'll look around to see if there's any cats or other animals looking at us.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
You see a black and grey cat with the same characteristic glowing yellow eyes. Just further down the alley, further down the road. Looking.
I'll make solid eye contact with it and just stare at it to see if it does anything.
Just looks at you. Doesn't move, just looks at you.
Flip it the bird while I'm walking through backwards.
That was even cooler as the shadow just took your face away. Like,
Your camera works.
You back up into it, and the sensation that you feel is falling. Yeah, exactly that. You manage to fall for a good 3 seconds in complete darkness. So you get the air kicked out of your lungs, or knocked out of your lungs, as you and all the rest of you fall onto sand. You hear distant cry of seagulls. Hear the washing of waves as your body appears on a sandy beach in what seems to be a demiplane. Waves washing ashore, and behind you a dense jungle stretches ahead of you. The beach continues as far as the eye can see. And not far away from you, a shabby little table with a crystal ball on top of it.
Wait, what are we doing? It's the ball. That's probably the test.
It definitely
just-
looks intriguing.
listen,
Just scooch over to it and like.
Gets up.
I actually think I'm big braining this. I actually think I'm smart here, okay? Please. Let me
Let him cook. My back.
remember what was on the wall. Okay, catch your breath, my guy. Catch your breath. You good?
My back. I'm good.
Good. Alright, so remember what was on the wall. In the face of power, who do you protect? And now there's this glass ball on this table. I don't know if I'm ready to see or hear anything that I'm protecting or you're protecting or whatever. But that thing might say something about us or you. If you kind of catch my drift.
Yeah. She goes very quiet.
I mean, you just figured out that now. Of course, like I wouldn't walk into the door without thinking.
I know you do. I know you wouldn't. I know you stretch. No,
This is the whole reason I'm here.
exactly. And we love you for it.
I will do whatever it takes. Like,
So, who wants to go first?
I want.
As you stand next to the table,
Send in the rat.
you actually see there's something scratched, like etched into the wooden table, under the crystal ball. Now the crystal ball is on a platform, so you would be able to move it without touching the actual crystal.
I'm not touching it. I don't trust magic that shit.
Try just like rubbing it like this and just scooch it to the side.
Yeah. Etched into the table, written in Dalian. No, sorry, Talmerian. He.
E.
H-E.
And anyone know any names with H-E?
Not
Also just
uppercase. Written just like a normal
He.
word.
Maybe he is in the crystal ball, telling us what to do, giving us our quest, eventually giving us the key, eventually leading us into the lighthouse, eventually.
You have a lot of ideas, Scratch.
Breathe. If you
I
want,
don't like the fact that Dangur made a connection that I don't like.
oh,
So I'm not touching it.
Scratch, you can touch it. I don't trust magic that much yet.
And I want to meet this guy.
You touch
And I
it.
will touch it.
He disappears. The pop is heard.
Well, the rat's gone.
Yeah. I really don't know about this. See,
There.
my limit is the doors. It's cool and all.
But this does... it's so intriguing.
All right, rock paper scissors. Let's just do it. Ready?
Yeah.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Okay, shit. Okay. Rock paper scissors shoot. What do you mean? Come on, man. Okay, last time. Wait, right. Wait, no. I got a coin. I'm stupid. Flip a coin. You say it.
Oh, a crown.
Okay. What it's called heads or tails, am I right?
Well, head then, I guess.
Okay.
And here,
Isn't it the head that has the crown?
Well, yeah. Oh shit, I'm going first.
and on the phoenix coins, it's actually a phoenix feather and a crown. So
Crown.
feather crown.
Oh. So, crown.
Okay. Well, it was feather. So I guess I'll see you guys, and I touch it.
Hello there.
So, What are we gonna do? Is there anything else we see? Like, is it just jungle with trees, or is there anything we can see?
You see jungle, you see water, and you see the beach stretching out as far as you can see. There's no distinct landmass, there's no ships. There's the occasional cry of a bird.
And I recognize the bird species and know if we're really far away from where we were before. Are these local native birds?
Give me a nature check. This will be DC 22 because you've not been to such places before.
Alright.
You might have heard stories, but
Nature
Actually, no.
22.
Actually, no. You are a druid, and the records of each species has been brought around. DC 15.
He's 15. Alright. I got a +5, so I just need to roll 10 or higher. Alright, let's go with this. Perfect. Okay, I roll 17.
17. This is definitely native. And it is much further at the equator than Karun is.
Alright, so we're very far away. Well, lady, I suggest that we touch the magic thing because it would
There's
seem
no
that we
other
have
choice.
been transported to the other side of the world.
Oh, that makes it even better. Okay.
I mean, you can also settle down and become Tarzan and Jane.
I do not see Ruru doing that.
Tarzan and Jane, that's great.
Damn.
Ruru touches the ball.
You're left alone.
I touched the ball too.
Is the oh
Oh no!
no words said. She just touches the ball, just like oh.
You find yourself unable to move. Standing upright. Only your head can move, looking from side to side. Speaking. Looking around. To the right, you see your friends. As well as a village with fires rising from the homes. As smoke rises, you hear villagers cry out for help. You notice bandits around the village setting fire. And right as the last home is set ablaze, everything freezes in time. The villagers scream, silences. To the left, a dark forest path as an injured knight stumbles forward. His clothes and armor tattered, blood dripping from a deep gash in his side. He clutches a glowing artifact that pulses faintly. And you hear in your minds the knight gasping and struggling for air as he speaks. The artifact, if it falls into the wrong hands, thousands will die. Approaching from the horizon behind the knight is a cloaked, hooded individual. As the flash of a symbol on the inner side of his cloak reveals itself, I will need a perception check from you guys here to see who notices what. Because it is further away. And it's a symbol.
I could not get better. 19.
Can I, by the way, before the prediction, cast Mirjam on myself?
I will allow for Scratch to think about that before touching a random orb. Yes.
I'm also fine. I'm also fine.
No.
with-
It makes sense for the character. Of course, yes. So 19.
21.
So 15.
21, 15,
17.
17. You all see a stylized black dagger pushed halfway into an open eye, piercing it as blood trails off the open wound. I will say, 2 of you have a chance of making a history check here. And those 2 are Dangur and Rue. The DC for this history check is 15.
Wow, I'm shit at history.
Can I help in any way?
You're frozen in time. You can only move your head. Or speak.
Bless me.
But it is not
I
safe.
made it exactly to 15.
11.
11. No. Dangur, you are more observed. You're more taken by the twin short swords that the individual has. Rue, you remember this symbol. This is the symbol of the Imperial Inquisitors.
Hard word to spell.
I'll put it in the chat. You remember a time where individuals cloaked like this dragged a student out from your school and hung him in the open streets. On the reason of his noble family partaking in illegal practice of religion. That is about all that you get from that. Now that individual also freezes in time. Both sides are moving. And you all now regain control over your bodies.
Hmm.
You move and breathe and walk like normally. You stand in between these 2 sides. One, innocents attacked by bandits. The other, a knight protecting an artifact by an assassin. From an assassin.
This is what it meant.
I think you might be right. Well, this is ethics. I do not know anything about this.
I'm guessing what this is telling us is that we can only choose one. And it's asking, what would we do?
Well, we can leave that if we save the guy with the artifact, if he's right, we save 1,000 lives. And we also get a cool artifact.
Oh, you know how to tempt me already.
But we don't know if it's true. I will admit that.
And we don't know what he needs from the artifact. Like, is it evil 1,000 people that will die?
That is true. That is very true. And the others we could save with the villagers, or yeah. I mean, those are innocent. We know that. That is.
I'm giving such difficult things to choose between.
It's like we can also. Rest of the chances, if we save the villagers now, they're just gonna die later by the artifact.
No.
Mr. DM, how long do we have to choose?
Oh.
DM has left the chat.
Shit.
Yeah, bro said I. So, wait, what are we between? We're between taking it, or?
I yelled it, but I was muted. It seems time has stopped, and you do not get the effect that there's a ticking time.
Okay.
On the right side, a village set aflame. On the left, an Imperial Inquisitor chasing after an injured knight, holding an artifact said to, if put in the wrong hands, would kill thousands. Thousands.
Can we see anything about this artifact?
No. You see it pulses purple.
And so I have time to ritual cast detect magic.
Do not feel like you have.
Good. But I can cast something, or
You think that by doing so would force you to pick something, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
whatever you're trying to discern would it be your answer.
okay. Fair enough. I mean, can anybody here good with people? Like detecting if he lied or had like bad intentions? I don't know. Because like
You're trying to
think
sus check him.
I
Exactly.
personally would always take the village. But I do see the issue at hand. If what he says is true.
like mathematically, we should take him. That would objectively be the right choice. We save the most amount of people. But again, we don't know who those people are. They could be douchebags. And the wrong hands could also be our hands, because we don't know how to handle the artifact. And it says kaboom. But I also feel like they want us to tempt us with the artifact.
I think we should protect the town.
What kind of thoughts are going through Dangur's head through all this?
Fuck me. I've been trained to kill. I've been trained to neutralize danger. But I also know the importance of protecting life that sometimes you've been put entrusted to protect. And therefore, I put people over matter. As you just see me fall to my knees and just stare at the village.
What goes through Koruk's mind? Seeing these two sides.
Well, in his thoughts, it's hard to know who's trying to screw us over here, whether it's the Inquisitor or the village. Currently, Inquisitor appears to be the bigger threat, but then at the same time, some villages just should burn. He's unsure which side to take.
I would like you all to try and pick a side.
We have to agree?
I say town.
Town.
Fuck.
Me as a person, I want to know that artifact and all that shit, but
I mean, the only thing is just I really feel like Scratch would be able to, like, ethically just say this is a task. So, like, those are not, like, real lives. And, like, mathematically everything points to the other guy.
You're like Divergent. This is just a dream, you know? Like.
I mean, like, he would be able to not put any feeling and, like, yeah, fuck it. I go Inquisitor, dude. That's
Damn.
what Scratch would do.
Damn.
Mathematically, everything lines up. 1,000 wishes, and also the slight temptation and morally justified artifact, which is cool.
Alright, Mr. DM, got a question.
Hmm?
Looking at this sort of artifact,
Mhm.
does Koruk at any point believe that something of whatever power it has be able to help him with his personal quest?
No.
Hmm.
You think it's dangerous, but you have no clue what danger.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I think we should help the village then. More often than not, they're not deserving of what fate happens to them. Some are, though.
You, as a group, pick the village. You become restrained again. Your body seizes up. And you are forced to look upon what you discarded. What you did not choose. As the left side unfreezes, the Imperial Inquisitor moves up, slashes behind the neck of the knight, severing his head from his shoulders, picking up the artifact, speaks very few words as the ground starts to rot. The trees twist. Birds die. And the whole side goes black. Now, on the right, I will give you all a battle map. You still have some saving to do. Now, for all of the battle maps that we use that we do not create ourselves, we've gotten a license through Incarnate, where this, one of many, is a published map and made by a user called Anonymous. So probably not a user that's been given a name. But the link to this map and the person that made this will be in the description. So, why don't we change the music to something more fitting? I would ask all of you to roll initiative. As I place all of you on this side.
Oh God. Mm.
You
Not
currently
good.
see one villager within each of the burning houses. And you suspect there will not be long until those houses become unable to enter and the villagers' lives forfeit.
Well,
Even if you can roll worse than that.
I think I got you.
I'm going to win this house.
Hey.
Now, in front of you, you see a total of 6 bandits. And up first, Dangur with a 20.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Screw it. I run up. Just do my thing. Hit him with the staff. That's a 15 to hit. Oh damn.
15 hits.
Gotta find the right dice, you know. Shit. 3 bludgeoning damage.
3 bludgeoning damage.
And then I'd just like to bonus action hit.
Yes, sir.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Hey, let's go. Hug.
Og. Og.
And
Let's
that's,
go, man.
That's 8 bludgeoning damage.
First little pog.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
You, first off with the staff, knock him to his knees, where you then use your uninjured hand and right to the jaw.
Yeah, thank you.
And you see his head spins around. You hear a breaking sound as the head turns further than he is able to survive, and he dies on the spot.
Oh. Enter.
Enter. Now, just for all of you to be aware, each building has a dice, and when that dice hits 0, the building is unable to enter. You're unable to enter the building. I will not tell you what building has what dice.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, like that. I have to set them up so that there's somewhat good. Now, Dangur, you end your turn. The bandits up. This one over here moves down and begins to strike at Koruk. You see him raise a scimitar and strike out at you with a 16 to hit. What's your AC?
Miss.
Miss.
My AC is 17.
17, great. First one misses. This guy over here will run towards Dangur. This guy here. Dum 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 dum.
I'm big.
Dum.
Oh shit.
I'm the biggest bird.
I'm not that big. I'm not that big.
Managed to make one more. They both have advantage because they are flanking you. That is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Second attack, second one attacking you is a 13.
I missed it.
Okay,
Get out of
one
here.
attack. One attack goes through, dealing a total of 7 slashing damage from a scimitar as it just crosses the upper side of your right shoulder down across your chest. It's a flesh wound at most. These two here, both equipped with light crossbows. I know this guy has both of them. Actually, no. One of them has a bow, but moving here and right, like that. Like that. One will try and shoot at Dangur, the other one will try and shoot at Scratch behind him. Natural 20 for Dangur.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dangur's gonna be dropped again.
Yo, chill out, man. Chill out. It's not my fault.
Sorry.
My initiatives are just that good, you know.
So that's okay.
Our initiative ain't that good.
It's the minimum roll I can make
You know what, it beating me.
on this. So it becomes a total of 11 points of piercing damage.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Where does this bolt hit you? Dealing 11 points of damage. In your thigh?
Probably like my knee.
Ooh.
They can never do the knee.
Bro gets his kneecaps removed.
Oh god, that's a really bad place to get hit. The other one will try and shoot and scratch with
Not
a
when you hit the
total of
knee.
10.
That do not hit.
Okay. Scratch, you're up.
Great. I'm gonna use my favorite spell in this whole entire game.
Help.
You know what time it is?
Hammer.
It's stepping time.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Misty Step over here. Ooh. Free touch.
Oh, yeah, because like,
Casting, boy.
wait, how the fuck you're level 1? God damn, son. Okay, bonus action.
And I'm gonna use Burning Hands on these two mighty fine people.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna make dexterity saving throws for both of them. What is the DC?
The DC is 14.
I rolled a 3, that becomes then a 4, and I rolled a 7, that becomes an 8. Both fail.
Great. Oh my god, I love Misty Step. Beautiful spell.
It is a great spell. Scratch. Additionally, you hear a villager crying out for help in here. And as you also went past, you also heard one in here.
Okay. Great. Well, that is 3d6, so that would be, I mean, ideally 18 damage. That is not half bad. That is 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. What does this look like as you cast Burning Hands?
He will. Now let me think.
Because I can tell you something. You will leave them as charred corpses. With 13 points of damage.
Good info.
He will. I'm gonna combo this up with the Misty Step. As he just before, he will start to. Basically, he will, before standing at this original spot, his staff will light up a little firebolt, and as he will start to suck in, take a deep breath as he will disappear. And the instant he appears right in front of them, they would not even have time to see him as a sea of flame appears.
That's so cool. What the fuck? Dude,
As
these
Scratch
descriptions are
blows
crazy.
the little firebolt up and like
Hell yeah.
towards them, like a fire breather.
Right, yeah. Awesome. That's so cool. Ah. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna give all you a point of inspiration for that.
I'll take it.
I especially love that description. That was amazing.
I'll take it.
Great. And I will, with all of my beautiful movement left, I will, if possible, see if I can, at some reach out help the screaming civilian inside the house. I don't know if I can do that.
You can move closer.
Okay.
I will tell you this right now, what you learn. You would have to dedicate, at the very minimum, a bonus action.
Okay.
Where you have to either make an athletics or acrobatics check. This check then manages you getting in and helping them getting out.
Yeah.
If you use a bonus action, that's disadvantage. An action, normal.
Okay. Great.
No. But you will be able to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Failing will result in taking some fire damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing. Great. Does that conclude your turn?
It does.
It does. Rusalka, you are up. What do you do?
Can I do Mage Hand and use the Mage Hand to save people?
I will say, if you use Mage Hand, you will give whoever the rest. Let's say if Dangur goes in and tries to help, he will have advantage because of your Mage Hand.
Okay.
But sadly, Mage Hand will not be able to lift enough to help them.
Not even my buffed one? No, I can only shove 5 feet.
I do think it has a limit on weight.
Yeah, it does. But yes, I think I will do the Mage Hand just to have the extra help.
I'll say you can really pick a building each turn where your Mage Hand goes to, and that building will have advantage.
Okay. Did Scratch use his bonus action, or did he already do like his full turn?
He used it with Misty.
Yeah, I used the bonus icon
Okay,
on the
great.
Misty Step.
Okay, but I'm gonna send the Mage Hand to Scratch.
Okay.
So he can do it in his turn.
Scratch, next to you, the building. You feel an arcane-enabled help.
Hey,
Yeah.
I will shake its hand.
Then this is hard. If I
It is.
mean,
I
you
will
can't try
throw
to
a dagger,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
At the one with the scimitar, I think. I don't know what weapon that is.
So you use an action to the Mage Hand, and then a bonus action to
Yes.
throw a dagger. Amazing. Great. Another one next to Koruk?
No, it was the one to Dangur here.
Yes. Got you.
20.
Hits, roll damage.
And that's without the plus, yeah. 3 piercing.
3 piercing. Great, I'll let it on. Thank you. You
I'll
hit him
move up
in the
here.
back. Great. You hear right next to you screams of help as an elderly lady inside is trying to rip a piece of wood, wooden debris free, but she's having difficulty with it. Koruk, you and Alan. What would you like to do in this time?
All right. Well, there's a guy right in front of me. I will. Yeah, draw my axe, pull out my claws, and slash. I'm gonna make 2 attacks, use my action and bonus action.
Hell yeah.
All right. First one is a 23 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and the second one is a 14 to hit.
Definitely hits as well. Both hits.
All right.
Please roll some damage.
Yeah. That is in total 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You combo attack this guy. You unleash anger onto him as you slash upon his body, and you end up slashing his throat open. And he grasps it at his throat and falls back as he's gurgling up blood.
All right.
Rue?
The moment I see that he is out of the fight, don't care about him anymore, I will step over his body and go towards a house.
Yes.
Next turn, I'll help them.
Amazing.
May I step 2 steps forward, just so I'm actually in range with my mage hand?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it technically would disappear.
Amazing.
I was just like, I'm forgetting something.
All good.
Hold on, Mage Hand isn't that good.
I would say in this case, I'm taking Mage Hand more thematically. Cinematically. As it's not really doing as the spell entail. Like it's.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't have to. I forgot I have the boosted.
Yeah.
Yeah, boosted. So I have 60.
Amazing. Great. Moving on, Dangur.
Don't worry.
Looking rough, no?
Don't worry, I got it. This is what I do.
And
What's wrong with it?
I
Ain't got no
turn
cares.
all of these dice. Right. Dangur, what do you do?
I hit the one on the right,
Okay.
and that one. And bonus action hit the one on the left.
Okay.
15 plus 5.
Hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, so that's a bonus action. So that means it's 5 damage, bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning. He is bloodied.
And I look at Rue and I'm like, I'm very sorry. I hate to leave you in this shit alone, but I'm actually out of here. And I run.
Okay. And they would try and attack you.
Yeah.
But because of what?
Mobile.
They
After this, I have to be the favorite.
Like mobile. I love it.
They both try to hack down towards at you, but you dodge out the way easily. And you are off.
Yeah.
Do you move any more than that? Because I do
I-
believe you have more movement.
5, 10, 15, 30. No, wait. 5, 10. Hey, this is it. 8 spaces.
Wait, where did you move?
I moved from there up here.
Oh,
8
you
spaces.
just go through here, like you
Oh, yeah,
skip
true,
this.
true. There. 8 spaces.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
We move.
Now, the bandits are back. One turns around, start focusing on Rusalka. The other one turns around and runs over to Scratch. Both will try and strike out at both of you. Scratch. A 17 plus 3 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Rue. A 14 plus 3 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. These are Shimitas. Scratch. That is that's 2 points of damage.
Hey.
Can I get that too?
Rue.
No.
Nah, no way.
It's fuck. I don't know if you can see it like that.
No, it's impossible to see
Wait,
in that
wait,
dice.
There's a little bit of gold.
Wait.
We can see the one. Yeah, I
It's
see.
the one. That's crazy. So 2 points of damage as well.
Nice.
Only Dangur got hit with the fucking crit. Wow.
That and a 7. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Scratch, you are up.
Great. I will. What will I do? What will I do with the dungeon crater?
I guess your bonus action would be like, if you used it to help,
Normal.
it would be like null because of
Yeah,
the mage
that's
hand.
just the normal roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You will be able to quickly try and do this instead of
Exactly.
steadily.
Would that provoke opportunity attack?
In the chaos, no.
Okay. Great.
In the chaos of the fire, no.
Great.
But do remember.
Would
But do remember, interacting with these buildings would deal damage. If you fail, you take more.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So extending upon the whole not making opportunity attack. I know this is a threat, and you could just say no. But would I be able to exit the house in another spot than this?
No.
Okay.
It would have to be natural 20, acrobatics or athletics. if you could do it. That would have to be natural 20.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or at least like a 19.
Yeah. Great.
Like
Well,
a die roll 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will use my bonus action first to try and do a acrobatics check
Okay.
to rescue the villagers.
Yes.
Come on, give me that net 20.
It's not that good.
I want.
Not that bad, but it's a 5 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that bad,
Not
bro.
that bad. Not that bad.
Bro,
I mean, it's not a
not
net
that bad.
1, but
Okay.
You take 5 points of fire damage
oh god.
as you fail.
Okay, great. Is the hand consumed?
No.
Okay.
It's still holding the pieces that are falling over you.
Then I
Doing
will
its best to stop the flames.
try and just rescue the guy again.
In action this time. You have advantage. Acrobatics.
Great. Come on.
I will say right now, DC is 15.
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
You do have inspiration.
I'm just like, honestly, I can take another fire hit and a bandit hit. So I'm use that inspired moment to reroll.
Okay.
Come on.
You sure you don't want to do it with other dice?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't let the dice be the problem. Being bad at rolling be the problem.
Yeah, let's go. I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Based.
Okay. You do not move out of place, but you do manage to only take 2 points of fire damage. And you pull out this lovely lady, standing, still having her cooking gear in hand, apparently, as she's pulled out of the flames. Baker hat, still some edges of it burned, but she is out, and you see her. This incredibly thankful look on her face. And as she whispers, "Thank you for saving me." And she puts a hand on your shoulder, and her form dissipates.
Ooh,
She's gone.
great. I would probably
just
have
happened?
to protect her, but that was cool. I don't know. Hopefully I get a reward.
Does that include your turn, Scratch? You still have some movement. Actually, no. I'll say you have used your movement with that. As you went into the building and grabbed her up.
I'm not risking an opportunity attack. So
Very fair. Rue, you're up.
Can I start with moving the mage hand?
For simplicity's sake, I will say that just it's a bonus action. instead of an action. Or do you want it to be other way around?
No.
Okay. For this, we're breaking the rules a little bit with Mage Hand, because
Yeah.
it's actually not doing what it's... Yeah. So this will be a bonus action for you.
Okay, I will have to move the mage hand over to Koruk in that house.
Okay.
And then I will do Eldritch Blast.
You do an Eldritch Blast in
Yeah, like
melee.
on this guy.
You are threatened, meaning that it will be disadvantage.
Is that a thing? I've never heard of it. I don't play long range enough. I can feel that.
I'm fairly certain that if it's any to hit, and you are
Yeah,
within,
it is.
there's someone close to you, then you are threatened, and it's a disadvantage. That I'm fairly certain about.
I would agree with
Actually,
that.
with spells, wait.
Actually, that is a Baldur's Gate 3 rule in standard D&D. It just means that the target is within melee range. Threaten is an exclusive Baldur's 3 gate. Not that it's a bad ruling, I actually quite like it. But
Well, it's called that from BG3 now.
that's what it's called in BG3.
What's the word for?
But there they also have elevation, which doesn't make sense, but they don't have cover. In D&D,
So this-
elevation makes no
So for
difference.
this, it's only for the individual that you targeted would be close to you.
If we play raw 5e, we can also. But
No.
you know, on brewing.
No, we follow that. Yeah,
Follow what?
we follow that it is not just a normal attack. Just a normal attack for you. It's not disadvantage.
Okay, at the guy far away.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry for the confusion.
Oh, she's useless.
These are all
That's
better.
gonna be 8.
8
Come on,
misses.
man.
Sadly, 8 misses.
Yeah. I should have placed you on the start. I was like, these two have way too low of an AC for it to be worth it.
Okay. Action, bonus action. Rusalka, do you want to move? Or does that conclude your turn?
I don't think it would. I guess I slide over here.
Okay. Koruk, you are up.
All right.
And a arcane mage hand helps you in your building.
All right. I will. I could still move after this if I succeed on the bonus action.
Yes, because I will rule that it takes 15 feet to do it.
Okay, great.
Like
Well,
just
then
you're
I will-
moving in and actually moving them out. So yeah, it's like for each attempt, it's half your movement.
Then I will use my bonus action.
Okay. So it's just a straight roll. Great. Athletics.
Straight roll with athletics. Let's go.
DC 15.
18.
18. Amazing.
Rolled 15 plus 3.
You managed to pull out this wonderful lady, who still has her broom in hand, though there's no longer any straws attached to the broom, and she's just panically holding it, and she too thanks you, touches you, and dissipates. You have an action. You have 15 feet of movement.
He stands there for a moment. It feels weird to not be the cause of it. All right, he will draw his tomahawk, spin around, jump over the wall, and try to sink the axe into the back of the bandit.
Hell yeah, with advantage because flanking. Amazing.
Let's go, net 20.
Damn. Your camera is very delayed though.
It's already bloodied. Do I just one shot him?
Yes. Yes, incredibly.
No.
You sink your tomahawk deep into the back of his, in his back, and you hear bone cracking as it lands just where the spine is, and he collapses, dead.
Rusalka just sees just a figure flying out behind the bandit. Yeah, axe goes right into the spine, and then he pulls it out and just grabs him on the side of the head and pushes him out the way. He's like, all right, we need to get the others.
It's so much funnier because your camera is lagging. It's behind, so we hear we see what you're saying late.
Yeah, I'm getting the inverse for you guys. It's these moving like frames are really making my PC cook.
Oh no! Wait.
Yeah, if you could hear my PC right now, it's just.
I'm gonna do this.
It's a cool effect, but
Yeah.
I can see the problem.
It's better.
Oh, you all suddenly sped up. You're catching up. Okay, everyone try to move your hand. Am I up to date?
Speeding up? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're all
back
the same
to
speed too.
normal.
Nice.
Okay, great. Good to know. I didn't.
Looked fucking awesome, but my PC was like, please, and then started dying.
Please feel free to mention that next time, because I had no idea. Great. That
Haste
your
wears off
turn.
on me.
Yeah. And now, Dangur, you are up.
I move 10 feet closer and I pull out a glass dagger, and I
Mhm.
throw the glass dagger at the bandit next to Stretch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, that's a good one. 19.
19 hits, roll damage. Additionally, as this next turn, as the new turn enters now, Scratch and Koruk, both of the buildings you were next to, cave in.
Huge.
Not caused anything to you, but it would have killed anyone inside.
Yeah.
5 damage.
5
5
damage.
piercing.
5 piercing. Amazing. Thank you.
And as he like just get hit in the back shoulder, and he's like, shoot, what the fuck? You just see like me run like the last fucking 20 feet, and I'm just running. I just come like run and jump and just try to like.
If you move a little bit, you will have advantage.
Yeah, that's true. Mathematically, yeah. Run and jump.
Yeah. Run and jump. Side kick.
Yeah.
Side punch.
And that's 17,
So the hits, roll damage.
and that's a 5 damage.
5
Bludgeoning.
damage. He's bludgeoned. He's bloodied, and he has a running nose, and you see his nose is cracked.
And as I land down, after I punch in, I'm gonna go like babish and then run the last 10 feet.
Amazing.
That's it.
He spins around confused, extremely confused, and he takes off after you.
Oh shit, man. Nah, man. Allow it, fam. Allow it, fam.
Yeah. What do you mean? You cracked his nose. Of course he's gonna go after you. Of course he's gonna get you.
Nah, you ain't gonna get me.
No, that's just 7 in total.
Yeah, you
No.
ain't gonna get me.
Fuck. Okay. Scratch, you are up. You see 3 buildings last. The remaining.
Great.
And you have no clue as to how stable they are.
Okay. Well, there's 3 people with that guy, so I will assume they are going to be fine.
Get one of the other houses.
Exactly.
Rusalka,
So I
can you
will
send
move.
the hand towards the other northern house?
I will try and move up here, because then hopefully I get it on the bonus action, and I'm ready down here with a dash next time.
Yes, I will say this is a wall down here, so it would have to be around here for you to
okay.
actually. Yeah, just.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, this would be fine right here. Yes.
great, perfect.
Amazing. Disadvantage. DC
Yes.
15.
Come on. I'm just roll like before, and we are all good.
Come on, Bessie, don't let me down.
Is my glass dagger still in him, or is it broken? Or
What's the?
Um, it remains.
Roll a 14 plus 2. That's 15.
Whoa, what did you roll on the other one?
15.
Damn!
oh,
Wow. Whoops.
Wait.
I apparently used to. Wait. No. Wait. I can change this. I can change this.
Yo, run it back.
No, I realized I used two at the same. This guy appears.
oh,
This guy. His hat is completely burned off, and it's only the middle part that still remains. He does the same thing. Very thankful for you for saving him. Lays a hand on your shoulder and dissipates as well.
Great.
I was about to save that guy.
Perfect.
I guess someone's not getting all the thanks.
Exactly. I'm focused on the mission. Like.
I'm just focused on
Great.
him. Like,
I mean, like.
That concludes your turn now.
Nah, I use my action to dash, and
Oh yeah, because you said action, motherfucker.
exactly.
Oh wait, take 4 points of fire damage.
he down, right?
I'm not gonna dash. I'm gonna turn around and lay on the ground.
As
Don't
you
worry,
manage,
I can get the other house.
as you manage to pull out this last individual, a beam, like a floorboard, crashes down with fire and hits you in the back as you fall out. Yeah. There might be some fire close to your feet. So moving him away would be a wise decision. You unconscious. Rusalka, you up?
Okay, Ru, can you please send the hand towards the far away house? I'll book it over.
Okay, I send it far away. I can't. How far is it? Well, if you don't care about it, then it's fine. But
In this instance, in
Okay.
this case, disregard that.
okay, I send it to the furthest away, and then I use my own action to try and go into the building beside me and save the old lady.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics, DC 15.
30-20.
Damn. You manage to duck under a falling piece of debris and grab onto this lady who is standing frightenedly after not being able to pull away this piece of debris. And you manage to duck her under with you and come out with her somewhat unscathed, as you take 3 points of fire damage.
Halved.
Yes.
So 1.
So she looks at you, thanks you, lays a hand on your shoulder, and dissipates as well.
This is so weird.
Koruk, you are now up.
She will move.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. With the hand down there and my super agility,
Mm-hmm.
I can get here.
Damn.
Hey.
Yeah, I got 35 move speed. So if I dash, it's 70.
I can beat that.
Yeah, boy. And then I will roll to get the peeps out.
Peeps out. Okay. Straight roll. DC 15. Athletics.
15. 12 plus 3.
You crash into the door as it's been blocked off by burning debris, and you crash it in, taking 2 points of fire damage. As you grab onto this little halfling and pull them out. Their sack is burnt, and they're essentially only holding the top of it. It's everything inside has fallen out.
Yeah.
They touch your shoulder and dissipate. Of course, being thankful. Koruk, at the end of your turn, both the house next to Rusalka and Koruk crash in.
Damn, thank God we got the peeps out.
If you had not rolled it that pair, right, 15 right there, that individual would have burned. Dangur, you're up.
Yep.
Dealing with a bandit.
The glass dagger that's in his shoulder, I'm gonna try and reach over and then try to like slice it up through his shoulder, and then with my other hand, I'll try to like punch my hand further, like pushing it in. So it's like 2 attacks, so one slice motion and one like punch it into deeper.
So graphic.
Yeah, it's Dangur, man. It's Dangur, man.
Danger zone.
Professional hitman.
You don't know.
I mean, that'd be fun if you just made.
Wow.
You find what?
Yo, this
If
is a
you just
Dangur
missed with
zone.
that beautiful.
First is this slice is 21.
To hit?
Yeah.
You hit. Roll damage.
And that's 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then a nat 20 on the like punching with the knife. And so that's gonna be 6, 13 bludgeoning damage. And I think the glass dagger shatters with a nat 20.
Dangur,
He
how
did.
do you want to do this?
Oh. I'm taking some of the anger out from not being like helping other people as a frustration into my punch. And when I grab his head with the other hand, try to pull him front so I can get the knife, and I like pull it, like drag it, slice it open, and as I'm punching it into his body, it just shatters in my hand. So there's like small glass shards in my hand, as well as just shattered dagger glass in his body as he's just falling with the impact of my hit. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did.
A monk, you know? I love it.
I didn't know I was going to do this, but I'm going to give 2 inspirations in the same turn. So that's 1 inspiration for all of you again.
Let's go.
For some reason, these descriptions have been wild.
Wished I had used my inspiration when I didn't hit.
Oh wait, I have one more glass dagger. I forgot. I thought it was the only one I had. Yeah, sorry.
As you end this bandit's life, and he falls to the ground, all the flames stop. stuck in midair, not moving. And out from the center of the village, a pile of sand appears. And the same shabby table where the letters were etched into, now a small chest, very small chest, has been added to the table. So now a small jewelry chest and the crystal ball are on the table. It feels incredibly out of place, as everything else has been turned gray. Except you. And that little area.
Or, by the way, I would like some help.
Are we all unfrozen or just?
You are all unfrozen.
Yeah, okay. I say screw the table. I'm running towards Stretch.
I had thought I had another like turn and I would have like run to him, but that didn't happen.
I will say it all happens at the same time. Dangur ends the bandit's life. Scratch have to roll a death saving throw, a private one. And then Rusalka and the rest will join him.
I would.
Holy shit, it's good that combat's done.
Could you mark it on the sheet? Wow, okay. Wow.
I would move the mage hand to like help me move him away and then help him up.
Okay. This
I'm
we will
guessing
be using.
medicine.
You pull him a little bit further away from the burning building. The flames haven't touched him yet. Still, they're stuck in time. Please give me a medicine check, yes.
$16.
Scratch. You are stabilized. And for the sake of this, you regain consciousness as you have 1 HP.
Can I, at the moment I get up, chug a health potion?
You can.
Great. I'm gonna do that. Hey.
So, out on initiative. What do you do? The village, frozen in time. The left side still blackened. Some of you see red skies.
We
In
made
the far distance.
we made the right choice, okay?
I mean, the world did seem to not have it really good on the other side, but
like we wouldn't have been able to like kill an inquisitor. Like
We can't
No.
save everyone. And these people
I-
did not choose to get burned.
do that. We are also not dead, which is a good thing.
You were close.
Nah. I would say I have been closer, but then that would have been very unfortunate if that had happened. So, yeah. Doesn't matter. It will all be worth it. Well, shall we get going?
Oh, there's something news on the table. There's a chest.
What's in it?
I don't know. I'm not opening anything magic thing. Like, I'm not the magic user.
I mean, I'm better. Look, that potion really helped. I'm good now. I will gladly do it.
You do you.
Yeah.
You pick up the tiny chest and open it, and inside you find a silver key. The moment you make contact with the key, you notice the flame on your wrist changes slightly.
Well, guys, I think I know what this is for. Have any of you seen an exit, though?
I guess
Ball?
the thing.
Oh. Okay. We all right. We are ready to do it, right?
Yep.
And I touch it.
I also go to touch it. I don't want to see this key leave my side.
Oh, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go last, or I didn't want to go before you two, because I don't know if you're talking shit behind our back. Now that she's gone, and you and me are here, are we good?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and I touched the orb.
I look around, see a burning village. Some had it coming. I touched the ball.
I love it.
The first of you that hit the pavement is Scratch, then Rue, then Dangur, and Koruk. Though in that combination, Scratch, you are beginning to, well, you feel like you are getting squeezed as the air escapes your lungs. You are bottom of the pile as you all stumble out of the doorway and now lie in that awkward pile.
As I start to get squeezed, I will use my squeeze through tight spaces to get
He
out
quite
of the
literally
bucket.
scampers like a rat. Gets out.
And then I will say, "Will you guys have to go to no time to waste. The cat could be looking for it. Take it from us. We need to go."
To the lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scratch. The scar, the big burn mark on your back, it's gone. Dangur, the glass dagger you used, still there. Scratch, the potion you used remains in your pack. And you are all on the same hit points as you were before you entered. No spells used.
Hey.
I like these, I like these doorways.
I have a question. Is it before the door or before the wall? More of my
Before
detective.
the door.
Before the door. Okay, perfect.
You feel like going through a door did something.
Yeah.
And you now are back to how you were before the door. Because you have an insane memory, I'll give you that.
Right.
Thank you all so much for watching. This will conclude episode 3 of Age of Talmeria. And we look forward to all of you joining us next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Circle.